Good morning, guys. It is morning, it is Wednesday, and it's actually day 497. 3 days more, and we are at 500, which is so cool because I've always have a hard time to stick into things, and for the past few years I'm starting to learn it. But that I have been able to basically daily vlog for 500 days is kind of cool. I did have a little break in the middle when I went to the hospital, as I didn't have any possibility to vlog there because I was really sick, which basically were 2 or 3 days. It wasn't that long of a break. It might have been an extra day just to rest, but as I just didn't count those days, I actually have 500 videos on my channel in a couple of days, which is just mind-boggling for me. But it has been a lot of fun, and it will continue to be fun because I'm not ending this. It is fun, so why should I stop doing it? I have had a pretty bad night. My pain levels are higher than they were a week ago, a lot higher, and on top of that I actually woke up because I had so much pain in my elbow. I don't know if it was in the joint, but it felt like it was in the joint. It hurt. So I'm really tired today. I'm having a hard time keeping my eyes open, but I'm going to work anyway because I'm going to be a good girl and I'm going to push through. On Friday I'm talking to my doctor again, so then I know how things are going to be, and next week I start my physiotherapy. Cool, huh? Cool, huh? But I am going to head off to work. I'm going to make sure that I can kind of register my jawbone. It's still charging, which is a little bit... I don't want it to charge right now because I want to use it, but we'll see. I'm going to see if I can connect it and if I can get it to work with my work phone, because I have started this kind of healthy journey. I started with the MyFitnessPal to register my food, and I realized the bar scanning thingy works pretty good here in Sweden, so it makes things very much easier because I don't have to search for stuff. I just beep 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 beep, and then I have the food registered in my mobile phone. I am looking into the reason why I'm doing this is to get healthy, not to lose a lot of weight, but I do want to shed about 6 kilos to kind of be on my ideal weight. And my knees start messing with me when I go over 60 kilos, so hopefully I will get a couple of kilos below that. So I'm really looking forward to this. So far, at least I haven't had candy yesterday, so we'll see how this is going to go, but it's going to be fun. And I have support of a whole bunch of friends. We're a whole bunch of people using MyFitnessPal for this, so it's gonna be great. But good morning, guys. I hope you have an awesome day. Well, guys, I'm home. I've actually been home for a little while. I had this card that I kind of got in my head yesterday when I did my first card that I published today, the little fox on a little small note card. After I've done that, I went into Lawnscaping's, Lawnfawn's blog, and I found they do have a challenge, but this month the challenge was texture, and there were no textures on my card at all. And I started thinking, what would I do to make textures on that card? It was an idea that I had in my mind. So I really wanted to make this card today. And it's a little, and it's fast, and I wanted to kind of join in with the challenges. So, what did I do? I made the card during a Periscope. So, which I think is awesome because then I can do it live. Did some preparations to make it quick. I think it was like a 15-minute video, nothing more than that, and most of it all the cutting and stuff was already done, so I just kind of put it together there and then showed how it ended up. Did the coloring and some coloring of the paper, which was really, really fun. I have a little kitty. She's trying to find out how she's going to go down. Oh, let's see. Now the camera does what it wants. Look, she's want to jump. Yeah, she jumped. I think I have a strange color now instead. It takes a little while, but the camera adjusts itself. It's no problem. No, so I have been doing a little bit of live playing on Periscope. Basically what I've done since I come home. It's been awesome. Things, kind of strange things. I just posted a YouTube a couple of hours ago about it's actually named my thoughts about mob programming. I had a lot to say about that yesterday with my really good mood. And I'm still in a really good mood, and I still want to do all the mob programming because I think it's awesome. But the guy who had the talk actually retweeted that tweet because I auto tweet from my vlogging account into my Miss Pastime account, my Twitter account. I have my Twitter account. I use the same Twitter account for everything. I know that a lot of people kind of separates their online persona with their kind of real persona. Like, I have my crafting, which is my online persona. This is the person that has 4,700 subscribers on my craft channel. And then you have my kind of real life persona, where I am a very good developer. I am a programmer. I'm a full stack programmer. That is my main profession. And I mix those two on my Twitter account. So you can get everything from very geeky retweets of geeky jokes or something to, like, all my videos are tweeted out. Whether it's craft videos or if it's vlog videos, all of them are tweeted out. And all my Instagram is doing, and I do the same thing with Instagram. But photos, I really don't take pictures on my keyboard that often. So the kind of programming part, it's not as easy to kind of photograph. It's not a illustrative profession. It's a very ones and zeros and algorithms and stuff like that, while the other part is very illustrative, very coloring and crafting and stuff. So those is on my Instagram account. But anyway, that guy tweeted it out, and I kind of sort of realized, like, shit, he tweeted one of my vlogs, one of my crafty cross-stitching vlogs, where I have a 9-minute rant about mob programming, and he retweeted that. That means that all of he's a pretty big presence in the mob programming world, and all his followers might be clicking on that video. You never know. That is scary. It's like, I didn't think about it when I named it that way. Yeah, strange things. But well, I am going to edit that photo and vlog that. No, edit the card. This is the card. I'm gonna edit and post it on the vlog directly. So it's a little teeny tiny card. It's only 2.5 by 2 3/4 inches card. So it's a really teeny card. I think it's like a perfect one. You could punch a little hole in the corner, and you can have it as a note card on a package if you're or something like that. So it's a teeny tiny card, but I really like it. I like teeny tiny cards, and I do like this card even better than the white one. This got more dimension, and I think it is because it has the multitude. I was thinking about using some pattern paper on the other one, but didn't. So that is very clean, and this is a little less clean, a little bit more No, looks like a coffee cup or something. Yeah. I'm gonna stop talking now, and I'll see you later. Well, guys, it is evening. It's actually like night, and I'm gonna hold you with my left hand for a little while. Usually use my right hand, but look what I've done. I done a new wrist warmer. I had taken the last of the wrist warmers. Gizmo ate one of them. He didn't eat both of them. So I had put it right in the top drawer there and in the back. So deep I could come in the back, because I use a wrist warmer when I use my Wacom board, because then I don't get, for two reasons. I don't get stuck. My hand doesn't kind of get stuck on the Wacom board, and it doesn't get grimy. But also I have a touch sensor in my Wacom board, and that doesn't react from the side of my hand if I have a wrist warmer on. So I use my wrist warmers for that too. And Gizmo opened the drawer and stole it. He was a very, very happy kitty. So he bit it off again. The funny thing, he bits him off in the little thingy at where my thumb is, where it's just a little bit teeny tiny little bit that separates my hand and my thumb. And he bites that off. This is the second time he bites it off just at that point. But I have gotten one down. I got one to go. I probably will be knitting for, we'll see, because my hands are not feeling the knitting. But I might do a couple more pairs with my yarns. I think I've shown you all of them that I bought from Lemdy Toes. Well, I have my pink and white flecked one. This is the one that I have knitted for myself. I'm gonna knit up a couple in this, one or two pairs in that. These are the same base, yarn base, so then I know which knitting needles to use. The glittery one that I have is a little teeny tiny bit thinner, and therefore it knits up a little bit tighter. So I used either 250 or 225 for it when I made my wrist warmers, and I'm actually down on 2s for these wrist warmers, and they're perfect size because they are just right fitting, which means if you have a little bit larger hands than I do, you still can have them. So it's a small size, size 7-8, I would say. But I will knit a couple of more of these. It took me maybe 2 hours, something like 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours to knit one. I wasn't fully looking at my stitching, and in the beginning I had to walk backwards a couple of times because I forgot the pattern. Not that I forgot that how it is. I forgot that row was supposed to have a pattern, basically. I'm using the same pattern as for my Hermione experiment socks. So it's the Hermione, the pattern part of the Hermione socks. So the pattern repeat is a base pattern repeat. I've seen it in so many pattern books because I had a whole bunch of knitting pattern books. I have a whole bunch of magazines that have a kind of knitting page, like have 4 or 5 different patterns. Basically it's a couple of steps, so you have a very, very simple pattern, and then you add something to it to make it a little bit cooler, and then you add something more to it to go to the next step. I think it was something like that. So I've seen this pattern before and I've knitted this pattern before, but I really like it because it keeps the integrity of the color of the yarn, but gives it that little model effect. I used to make ribbing, and the ribbing is actually more distracting from the yarn than what this pattern is, and I really like it because I do like to have a little bit of a pattern and not just straight stitch everything. So yeah, I like it. I like it. Now I talked your ears off today, so I'm gonna head to bed. So good night, sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite. Bye!